We can get to the point where we're so enamored with who we identify as Christians, as church-going people, whatever you might do, but we forget to practice the faith that is attached to that. And we say things that we shouldn't say, and we do things that we shouldn't do, and we don't love our neighbor as ourself. And it's probably good to pause here and just say, we are, 26 days away from an election? And in those 26 days, it's a good thing to ask ourselves, when people see us, who is the Jesus they see in us? What version of Jesus do we put on display in our lives? And some people really relate to angry Jesus. You know, they love that Jesus who goes into the temple, starts flipping tables. They're like, that's my guy. Because I am ticked off about stuff too. And they like the Jesus who flips tables. But they forget that Jesus, yes, got angry, but he always expresses anger in a righteous way, not in an unrighteous way. And he always targeted his anger, not at everybody, but at the Jewish elite, the religious elite who essentially were putting roadblocks in front of people when they were trying to get to God. They were making it hard for people to come to God. And that's what made Jesus mad. Jesus never targeted his anger at the Romans, at the Roman Empire, at the Roman system, the government workers. He never targeted them. He never targeted people who were tax collectors for his anger, or prostitutes, or sinners, or unbelievers, or people who were far from God. So when people look at us, what's the Jesus that they see? What does he look like? Is he angry Jesus? Is he politically partisan Jesus? Is he the Jesus who's always ticked off about everything that's wrong, and that's all he ever talks about? Or do they see a Jesus that is reflected in our humility and our gentleness and our compassion and our love for others? Food for thought. Let that sit where it needs to sit with you.